Hey everybody, Sam here and welcome to Samcraft. In today's video, my workshop lights get a major upgrade, but YouTube video creators, beware. Like I said, today's video is all about light upgrades from our workshop. I decided to go with a Barina name brand LED light fixture that is incredibly popular right now in the world, on the internet, Amazon, YouTube, eBay, you name it. No doubt these lights are very popular because they are cheap, they are bright, they are easy to install, and they are very durable and energy efficient. What more could you ask for? I started off by buying a 10-pack of 4-foot LED lights from our workshop, and it did really well. However, since I do video in my workshop, I needed more lighting, so I bought a 6-pack to go along with it. I have 2 lights left over that I haven't yet had a spot to install them, so I've only used 14 lights in my shop. That's a lot of light. This is a very bright workshop, more bright than you would really probably need if you're just down here working and needing light for your own space. Since I shoot YouTube videos down here, I needed a lot of lights. Up until this point, I've been rocking a mixture of fluorescent light fixtures that I sourced from hardware stores, from thrift stores, from yard sales, family, friends, you name it. It was very much a hodgepodge situation. The lights have been working fine for me. However, over the past 3 months, the newest ones that I bought, the $15 fixtures from the, well, local big box store that's blue in color, have started to die. The actual ballasts are no longer working and they're dying one by one. Ridiculous. Once I lost 2 of my lights, I then began thinking ahead to the day of time to get some lights in my shop. Right out of the box, Barina gives you everything you need to install these lights, wire them up, and really have extra parts left over so you can be really sloppy and lose stuff. You get the lights themselves, wires to connect to an outlet with inline switches, another set of wires to hardwire to electrical boxes. You get unions and connectors to connect the lights directly to each other, mounting hardware, clamps, screws, plug connectors, you name it. The only thing they don't include in the kit is a ladder and a helper to install the lights for you. Being that these lights are LED, they're very energy efficient and draw a low amount of electricity. That being said, you're actually able to run 6 4-foot LED lights off of 1 outlet. In fact, my entire workshop is running just off of 3 outlets. This is a huge benefit for anyone who retrofitting lights into a workshop or a garage with limited sources of power. Okay, let's get to the whole part of my video where I said YouTube video creator beware. If you're a subscriber to my channel, you saw the video I put out the other day about making a mallet on my lathe for a viewer of mine. And in that video, I did a disclaimer about the flickering lights. I never knew that I was going to have that issue until the whole project was done and I was sitting at my computer editing the video. What was going on was flickering that the camera itself, a GoPro Hero 8 Black, this same camera, picked up with shutter speed or ISO or frames per second, something weird. If you notice in my installation video clips of me installing the lights, there's no flicker. I was using a different camera then. I was using a Canon M50 mirrorless camera system. I've checked the lights with my smartphone, my Canon camera, and my GoPro. Out of those 3, the GoPro is the only one that catches the flicker. This leads me down the road of, holy crap, can I adjust the GoPro settings to get rid of the flicker? Let's find out. Alright, this is going to be a test of these LED lights with the GoPro. Right now it's shooting at 1080p, 60 frames per second, automatic shutter speed. So I'm gonna let this thing run for a while and then I'll speed it up because that's when the banding, the color problems really take shape. So, hang out. Alright, for this next test, we're shooting at 1080p, 30 frames per second, automatic shutter speed. Let's check it out. Alright, that didn't look any better. It looks the same whether it's 60 frames a second or 30. So what I'm going to try next is taking away the automatic shutter speed and going with a 1/120th shutter speed. See if that works. I am really thankful that I was able to, from trial and error, figure out the settings for my GoPro to where the flicker is gone. Whew. I can rest assured now. That was panicking me a little bit because my GoPro is the primary camera down here in my shop. I don't have to worry about the GoPro getting dust in it and getting messed up and just kind of being a baby of a camera down here in Worktown. I can trust it, and I'm glad I can continue to use it to survive here in my workshop. The fix was to set the shutter speed manually to 1/120th of a second. I saw no improvement with flicker, whether changing from 60 to 30 frames per second, so the shutter speed was the fix for me. Your mileage may vary depending on the camera device you use, so I wanted you guys to have this information and you can act accordingly if you need to. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions, comments, or anything of the sort, leave them down below. If you're new here and not a subscriber, I'd love to have you join me on my channel as well. Otherwise, take care, and I'll see you guys next time in the workshop.